Hi everybody, welcome to Story Station with Words Alive. My name is Sandy and today we're going to read Bilal Cooks Daal. Wondering what that's going to be. Well, before we start reading, we need to get our bodies ready. So get your 2 circles ready, your letter O's. Put them up to your eyes and open them really, really big so you can see the beautiful illustrations. And now you have your 2 letter C's. Put them back behind your ears and turn up the volume so you can hear all the words that the author wants to share with this beautiful story. And now pinch your fingers together, put them at your throat, which is your voice box, and open it up because I want to hear all your fantastic ideas. Can you help me with the song? The title's on the front, the title's on the front. Hi-ho, biblio, the title's on the front. Inside, the author writes the words, the author writes the words. Hi-ho, biblio, the author writes the words. The illustrator draws, the illustrator draws. Hi-ho, biblio, the illustrator draws. The spine binds the book, the spine binds the book. Hi-ho, biblio, the spine binds the book. And now it's time to read, and now it's time to read. Hi-ho, biblio, and now it's time to read. So I'm wondering if you can recognize one of these words. Bilal cooks Daal. You might even recognize more than one. The word that I recognize is cooks. Who cooks in your family? Do you like to cook? I know I love to eat. Well, this book is written by Aisha Saeed and illustrated by Saeed. And there are 3 children in the front, and it looks like they're putting something into a pot. What do you think it is? What do you think you would put into a pot? Something maybe that you could sip with a spoon? Well, let's find out. Bilal cooks Daal. I love this page. It shows all sorts of things they're going to put in. Can you recognize some of those things? Let's find out. Title page again. Bilal cooks Daal. And thank you to Simon & Schuster for allowing us to share this book with you today. Bilal is biking outside with his friends. And when his father steps out of the house, Bilal, it's time to begin cooking dinner, says Abu. Bilal's friends ask why they would need to start cooking so early. This dish takes patience, Abu says. This dish takes time. It's the best meal of all, says Bilal. I wonder what patience is. Do you think patience is when you have to wait a really long time for something and be patient, not ask when it's going to happen? Let's find out. What's Daal like? Is it salty? Does it taste really good? Daal is nutty and creamy and warm like soup. There are all different kinds. Come see, you can help us pick which one. Oh, so it's some kind of soup that's warm and creamy. Do you like soup? I wonder what kind they're going to pick. They take off their shoes. They wash their hands. Bilal grabs his favorite stool. What is he going to use that stool to do? It looks like there's lots of things up in the cabinet. I wonder if he's going to climb up. They study all the colors: yellow, orange, green, brown. Yellow, Elias says, because yellow is sunflowers and rubber ducks and the sun. And Ghana Daal is my favorite, Bilal says. So they're going to use the yellow, which is right here. Wonder what that's going to taste like. When Abu scoops out a cup of the bright yellow Daal, it clatters into the bowl. They're small like pebbles, but shaped like pancakes. And they slip through Bilal's fingers like sand. See those? Small like pebbles, but shaped like pancakes. They line up the spices. Bilal breathes in the scent of turmeric, chili, cumin. Morgan sprinkles salt. Elias tries to help. Bilal combines the spices. Abul pulls out a pot, the biggest one they have. So it looks like everybody is helping. Have you ever smelled the spices that your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa use when they cook? It looks funny, Morgan frowns. It smells funny, whispered Elias. Do you think it will taste okay? Look at their expressions. What do you think they're thinking? What does Bilal look like? He kind of looks worried, doesn't he? Suddenly, Bilal is a little tiny bit worried that maybe, just maybe, his friends won't like Daal at all. What do you think? Do you ever try new things? I'm wondering if it's going to taste good. Is it ready? Says Bilal. Can we taste it? Asks Morgan. No, Abul explains. Daal takes time. We have to wait. The flavors mix together slowly. You kids go and have fun while it cooks. What are they doing now? Looks like they're putting their shoes back on. They run outside to play hopscotch. Elias numbers the sidewalk to 20. Let's make it longer to 100, he says. It'll definitely be done by then. So they hop and skip and jump to the end. Caleb and Emma join too. Let's check if it's ready. Let's go take a bite. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be ready yet? It's been a little time. They counted all the way to 100. Not yet, Bilal tells them. Daal takes time. We have to wait. They put on their swimsuits and they slip down the slide and they cannonball into Morgan's pool. Elias floats. Morgan dives. Some more neighborhood kids join them and they all play Marco Polo. Is the Daal done? Asks Morgan. It's got to be ready by now. What do you think? Do you think they're curious? Do you think everybody's going to want to taste it? Would you want to taste it? Splash! Bilal squints at the sun. It's not as high in the sky. Almost, he tells them. Daal takes time. We have to wait. So they started early when the sun was high in the sky, and now it's not as high. That means what? If the sun is starting to go down, do you think time has passed? It's been cooking a long time.
They hike through the forest and skip pebbles in the stream. The sun starts to set. As they watch fireflies glow, they hear a bull call out, "Bilal, it's almost time." And look it's not light anymore. Do you recognize those little bugs? Yep, they're lightning bugs. They light up in the dark. They come out, especially in the spring and summertime. Boy, that was a long time. They march up the cobblestone steps. They knock on the yellow door, and as loud as they can, they ask, "Is it done?" "Come see," Abu smiles and opens the door wider. The kids rush in. I wonder if they can smell it from outside. It's been cooking all day long. Bilal lifts up the lid. He peeks in the pot. Abu says, "Ready for the final step." They dice up the onions. They chop ginger. They press garlic, squeeze lemons, and top it off with fresh cilantro. I love cilantro. If you like salsa with chips, that's what they use. They use cilantro. Bilal puts out the plates. Abu sets out the naan. The kids pull up every chair in the house. So everyone has plates. I see the bowl of soup in the middle, and I see a plate that kind of looks like something beige and round. I wonder if that's the naan. I wonder if naan is like bread that you can use to eat with your soup. Bilal watches his friends take a spoonful of dal. "It's steamy," says Morgan. "Like soup," says Elias. "It tastes garlicky and salty and sweet." "I like the onions." "I like the lemon." "And the way it's so creamy, it melts in your mouth." Dal takes time. We had to wait, but Bilal, you were right. Dal tastes great. Bilal looks at his dad and smiles. Abu winks. "Tasty, isn't it?" he says. "Like my Ami once made. My friends and I helped her once, like you." Daal is tiny. Daal is tough. But with a little time and a lot of patience, it becomes the softest, tastiest, best thing in the whole wide world. And the best part of sharing it with friends. That's why Bilal loves Daal so much. It's like everyone enjoyed it. And this is a note written by the author. Did you know that Daal is a food that's made in South Asia, including Pakistan, where Bilal's grandparents grew up? Daal is also known as lentils, and the English use it for a thick vegetarian stew full of healthy proteins and vitamins. There are many different types of daals, each with their own color, shape, and flavor. Some cook quickly and some can take all day to make it just right. People love to eat dal with rice, bread, and sometimes just with a spoon. And I wanted to show you what lentils looks like. Here's a package that I found in my cabinet of lentils. And as you can see, they're just little beans. They're called a legume, and they come from the bean family and the pea family, and they grow in pods. And these are the little beans that are really, really hard, that take a very long time to cook. And when you add all those delicious ingredients, it turns into a wonderful cream soup. And if you would like to know how to make dal, you want to check out this book from the library. At the very end of this book, there is a recipe, a dal recipe. And it's not dal like the kind of dal you play with. This is the kind of dal that is the vegetable, the legume, the beans that cook for a long time. They put in so many good things. They put in turmeric, chili powder, cumin, coriander, olive oil, onions, jalapenos, ginger, garlic, tomato, lemon juice, marsala, and a little bit of fresh cilantro. Well, I hope you enjoyed reading Bilal Cook's Dal with me. It's written again by Aisha Saeed and illustrated by Saeed. And if you want to taste some fantastic soup, you can check this out at the library. Thank you again for joining us on Story Station, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!